Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex talking to two old friends, Aled and Russell. How are you?
Yeah, I like the old bit.
Yeah. We are old.
Yes. We probably did our first interview about the same time, over 20 years ago. I mean, you've been at it a long time, really, and now you're together. Do you hate each other yet?
No, I love him.
Yeah, same here. Actually, we like each other more the more we work together, and that's the God's honest truth. We've had a ball on stage so far, and actually with the first album it was brilliant, and it's going the same way the second one, isn't it?
I'm really enjoying working with him. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of laughs on stage. The chemistry between us is natural. Nothing's preconceived. We come out with different drivel each show, don't we? Really,
yeah. And a lot of it.
We were laughing last night because we came off and he said, "God, we're having more fun than the audience."
Yeah, but also it's got to the stage where we've got to be careful because we forget that the audience is there. It's just we're having a little chat in front of 2,000 people, you know.
And here we are at the London Palladium. Does this make a difference? I mean, this is a palace of show business, and you're booked at it, and it's all about you tonight. It must be exciting at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, the surroundings always impact, you know, how you feel on stage. There's a lot of history here, but does it make a difference? It's going to be the same show that we put on, you know, in Bognor Regis. It doesn't make any difference. When I get on that stage, the light hits my face. It's 100% or nothing.
The thing about this tour is curious that you individually are both big stars who could do this by yourselves, and you've chosen to do it together. And I guess that's magical for the fans because it's bringing together two different sets of fans that get to see you in one show. Was there ever a point you thought, no, we're going to carry on by ourselves, or was it always sort of meant to be that this would work on stage?
Oh, well, there was no guarantee that the album would work to start with, and there's no ever a guarantee that anything will work, like even a stage show. But you know, at the core of what we do is we respect each other, we really like each other, and we have a lot of fun. And you know, and that's the same whether you're in Northampton, the Palladium. Me personally, for me it doesn't really matter where you are. It's the same as Russ. The minute you know you're on stage, you're on stage. So. Yeah, maybe there's Bruce Forsyth up there looking down on us, which would be an amazing thing to happen. But, you know, last night we were in Northampton. It was a packed house. It was a fantastic show. Amazing. So, you know, as a professional, I suppose, you know, you just want to give a performance that's never under a certain percentage. So that's what we aim to do every night.
You've both got iconic voices, and again, the musical mix must have been interesting. Was it going to work? And those moments when you come together is so magical. You got the new album in November, and the last one was such a hit. Again, there's a synergy between the voices. It wasn't guaranteed to work, but it's just beautiful. It just does work.
We had no idea. We recorded the vocals separately. Al was in London due to, you know, we've both got like really busy schedules. I was touring at the time as well, and only just finished. So I was recording in Manchester, Al was recording in London, and the producer got everything together, blended the voices together, and hey presto, oh, this is great.
Yeah. And what's been great is that you know, you can do it on a record and people think, oh yeah, it won't be like that live, and the feedback we've had from people is that, you know, it's working live as well, you know, and we can sense in moments in songs when we're like, you know, banging together, and that's pretty great, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's really good. We did. There was one last night towards the end of the show. We did the Caccini Ave Maria, and we'd done it 3 or 4 times before, but last night it was like, oh my word! It was connected in every respect to the word.
Probably means it's going to be terrible tonight.
I'll be the judge of that. Is it still amazing, the fans? You guys are still pulling audiences, and it's amazing the love for you and the fans. Is there a recipe to that, or is it just being good at what you do?
I think you're right about there being a recipe. It's tough out there as well. People are being very careful about how they spend their money.
And more people are doing it as well.
Yeah, more people. There's a lot more people doing it now than there ever was. But I think the key criteria, particularly for someone like myself, and probably Ali would agree with this, is actually sticking to what you're good at and not trying to diversify too much, not trying to, you know, become a rock star when you're not. Things, you know, I think.
Although you are getting me to do Volare and Lucky Lucky Me.
It's not rock and roll, is it?
No. And I'm getting you to be a chorister.
One of the things that I've really enjoyed about this is that in some respects, to me, it feels like as soon as we went out on stage for the first time, it was like, yeah, this is good. Second time we went out, I thought, yeah, this is really good. Last night we went out and I thought, this is something that we could spin out for a very, very long time.
And actually, it's...
And keep going back to.
And I'm not just saying it because he's here, but, for me, I really, really enjoy it. I don't feel as much pressure at all. And when we're on stage, we both react, we're both instinctive people, so nothing is ever planned as to what we're going to say. And some night, like for instance, the first night it worked great. Blackpool, maybe it didn't work as good. Last night it was brilliant, but that's how we are as people. But at the core of what we do is the music, so and we have great fun doing that as well. And
we came out first half of Blackpool and it was a bit flat. Don't know why. Maybe it's because it's like midweek. Blackpool, it's cold,
it's massive as well
by the sea,
and
it was a tiny little bit flat. But I went into the dressing room at half time and I had a look in the mirror and I went, not going to be flat second half.
No, and it wasn't.
And we went out and we hit them hard. And by the end of the night, they were on the feet.
Helped that you wore that dress as well, though.
Yeah, it did.
Very least it got a laugh.
It was all the chat about him wearing his loincloth for Joseph as well. It really got me going.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that moment this evening. It's going to be.
That happened here. That was just in Blackpool.
I've seen the poster. It's outside. It says you're coming in 2020. Guys, thank you so much. The new album's out November 1st. We'll talk again. And Russell, Aled, two legends. Thank you very much for your time.
Cheers. Thanks, Cheers. Alex. Thank you.